Well, you're asking for my ID. That's a Fourth Amendment debates right there. That's something you would take as a legal argument into courts.
Right.
If you wanted to arrest me over my ID, I have no problem debating that in court.
About fourth issue.
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I will answer that question.
Okay. Then what's your main malfunction here today?
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Why is that?
Because you pulled me over for an inspection sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have constitutional rights that keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing you.
You are harassing me.
License checkpoint that we was at, and you just
And that's a constitutional violation. You cannot stop and identify me unless I've committed a crime.
Welcome back to Channel. From roadblocks to parking lot checks, interactions with law enforcement often raise tough questions about rights, responsibilities, and communication. In today's video, we'll dive into 3 real-life scenarios where citizens assert their constitutional rights during encounters with police. These situations highlight the delicate balance between protecting personal freedoms and ensuring public safety. What can we learn from these tense moments? Let's explore the challenges, conflicts, and key takeaways together.
Well, you're asking for my ID. That's a Fourth Amendment debates right there. That's something you would take as a legal argument into courts.
Right.
If you wanted to arrest me over my ID, I have no problem debating that in court.
About fourth issue.
What? Oh, this guy. What? This guy is. Okay. Here's my hands. You see?
You get out?
Yep, all right.
You get out for me?
What's up?
How you doing today?
What's up?
How you doing today, sir?
How are you doing? What's up?
I'm doing good. We got a suspicious person complaint called in on you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just seeing how you're doing.
Oh, fine, I guess, yeah.
You doing good?
Suspicious? What's so suspicious about it?
That you covered up all your windows
Powell?
and you're sitting in this parking lot.
All right.
The business called in.
All right, just creating a little shade.
I got you.
Powell,
Yes,
you had to interact with me about it too. You guys have problems with cars?
Problems with cars.
Yeah. Do people call often for suspicious cars?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just I got no problems. But it's suspicious. You're not doing a welfare check.
Are you okay? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay? Are you living here?
What? No. What? Do you live? How long have you been working here?
That's none of your business.
No. Well, I'm just trying to be friendly with you, and you're
Yes,
not.
Sir. I just
I don't-
asked, are you living in this parking lot? What's going on today?
Living in the parking lot. Was that part of the complaint?
No.
And then we got Carrington or Calibration. What is that name? Can I see your? Let me. Can I see your name here? What is that?
You can stay right here.
Albritton, Albritton. All right, and
Yes, sir. I'm Deputy Powell.
Powell,
We
P.O.
got a complaint of you parking in the parking lot, coming inside the library earlier this morning, acting
Yeah.
suspiciously.
Suspiciously in the library too?
Yes, sir. That's what we got a complaint on.
That's a lot of complaining there.
Is everything okay with you?
I use the library. I plan on going back in. There's internet there and electricity. I just take advantage of the. I know I was the only one in there. This library isn't used.
I'm gonna go inside and talk with the library. Okay.
Okay, sure. So, huh. So,
If you would you stay back for a second?
oh, you got a, okay. I see a security guard. I didn't, maybe he called. All right. Let's see, what do we got here?
You can video me, I'm videoing you too, so that's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't even consider it a debate. I mean,
Okay.
cameras don't bite, right?
Huh?
Cameras don't bite.
I got one right here.
Yeah, they don't bite. I don't feel like I'm getting bit, you know. So
That's fine.
I'm thinking. So what do they expect of me?
Well, what I'm asking you is, would you provide me with your identification?
No. Well, sure. I'll exchange IDs with you. Would you like to give me your ID and I'll give you mine?
No, I'm not giving you
In
mine.
exchange? Well, that'd make it a fair exchange for ID.
1050 carry.
So I see your Powell.
Yes, sir.
J. What's the J mean?
I'm Deputy Powell, Washington Parish Sheriff's Office. How are you doing?
Yep. Yeah.
I know you. You know my last name. So what's your last name?
Well, I really don't have to give any information to you because that's now we're in a Fourth Amendment issue and we take this to court. I mean that's.
Well, I'm going to explain to you this. If they want to trespass you from this location.
Yeah. What do they expect?
If they want to trespass you from this location, you're going to have to provide me with your identification.
No. You start out with phases. It goes through phases first.
I have to know who you are to trespass you.
Is it really suspicious to use a library parking lot and rest in your car? This situation raises important questions about personal freedoms and how public spaces are monitored. While officers have a duty to respond to concerns, how far can they go without overstepping rights? As citizens, knowing our constitutional protections is crucial, but maintaining respect on both sides can avoid unnecessary conflicts. What's your take on this encounter?
No, you give the warning, and then it's
The warning, I have to have a name.
no, you don't have to. You just say go, you know. But what's the reason? What are the expectations of me here?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to use the library within my constitutional boundaries. I mean, I feel like that seems like what's going on is I'm using the library as any regular library user uses a library. I mean,
Most library users don't come out here and cover all their windows and whatever you're doing in your car out here.
yeah, all right. They don't cover. I see some heavily tinted windows around here. You guys don't have a problem? What's the tint regulation around here?
That's not what we're debating right now.
Well, you said you mentioned covered windows or something. Isn't that similar?
If they don't come out here and cover their windows.
I can't even see your eyes. What do your eyes look like? I mean, you're hiding something from me there, aren't you? I'm conducting myself within my constitutional rights, within my constitutional protections.
Okay.
And I ask that you don't overstep them, because then you would be enforcing culture, all right? Not law.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, what are their expectations of me? They're concerned. Okay, I'm saying I'm okay, and then what are we pushing further? You have to do.
They're definitely concerned doing it.
Yeah, and I intend to go back in. I want to use some more internet. I was resting.
Right.
I mean that's what
But you've been here since 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I was here early in the morning. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean I've done that before at other libraries. I mean you see my plates. I mean I've been in other libraries.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're learning.
Your place.
What?
I can't really see your place. You know, you can't see inside the vehicle.
No plates. I meant license plates, like
You said
traveler.
place.
Okay. Well, okay. So I mean, I know this isn't a highly used library. I've observed that. All right. So I'm going to be very noticeable, being the rare visitor. They even have a security guard, and I'm practically the only one here. But I mean, yeah, there's other busier libraries around, and I mean, I go unnoticed. You know, when there's so many people at some libraries. Yeah, and you've probably been to some really busy libraries.
Not really. Don't often go to.
Oh, have you traveled outside the state?
I have.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
traveled to a bunch of different states.
Yeah, I highly recommend. Too bad they didn't have like some program where you guys could exchange police enforcement with, like, say, Las Vegas. You know, a bigger city, and you could get some experience in those big cities and get an idea of the perspective there.
So what perspective? How much do you know about law enforcement, sir?
Not much. No, I know about my rights. I mean, like, you know, it sounds like you're. I mean, this city is only what, 50 or 60,000 people.
This isn't a city, sir. This is parish. This is a parish. It's like a county.
Well, the parish is a county. I'm talking city, though. I'm not talking.
This isn't in the city limits. This is in the parish.
Oh, yeah, because you're a deputy. Yeah, this is outside of
Yes, sir. This is
Monroe.
Yes, sir. This is outside
Oh.
the city limits.
I thought it was all right. Huh? So it's a county library. It's not. It's not.
We don't have counties here in Louisiana.
I mean, a
We have
parish.
cities.
Okay, yeah. It's not a city library.
I'm not sure who owns the library. I
That's-
don't know if the parish owns it or if
Yeah,
it's
it's
individually owned.
if it's not the city, I guess. Yeah, if it's not a part of a city, then yeah, it's.
I don't know if the police area owns it or who owns the library.
There's different divisions that like control the library. So sometimes it's city, sometimes it's all volunteer.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't know who
yeah,
owns it. And that's what I'm telling you. At this
Yeah.
moment, I don't know. I can probably do some.
But
research.
it's definitely I mean it's not exactly it's a public library still. Overall, it's a public library, and I'm a
Right,
visitor.
but if they don't want you to return, you can still be trespassed
Yeah.
from a public library.
Yeah, and it'd be just some odd reason why I feel it seems like I'm conducting myself within my constitutional protections. I mean, just as well. I mean, you're kind of pushing the Fourth Amendment issue, so you're not quite. And generally you don't.
How am I forcing the Fourth Amendment?
Well, you're asking for my ID. That's a Fourth Amendment debates right there. That's something you would take as a legal argument into courts.
Right.
If you wanted to arrest me over my ID, I have no problem debating that in court.
I've forced the issue before. No, I haven't.
No. And your partner's still discussing whatever issue they have.
Yes, sir.
But
We
it-
take all complaints
but-
and watch
yeah.
that very seriously, okay?
Yeah,
And
absolutely. Yeah, you
that's
have.
what we're doing right
You don't
now.
want to lose your job. I mean, if you took it lightly, you don't want to lose. I will say, I've been here, since 9 or so. There was I saw the accident. I don't know if you were aware of that accident that happened.
That happened this morning?
Yeah, there was an accident. It's so strange. But I think the state troopers showed up, fire department and all that. But you're not aware of that.
Not really, no.
You guys don't use encrypted radio, do you?
Huh?
Do you use encrypted radio for your...
I don't know.
Oh, yeah? Do you know if it's digital or analog?
I don't know.
You don't even know that? Okay. You know 2 + 2.
No, I don't know that either.
Okay, you're on that line of answering. Okay, fair enough. That's... Yeah, play it, as open-minded as possible.
Right. Well, I mean, if we do use encrypted or not, that's none of your business.
No? Well, the media is...
Well, if you feel
what?
you need to get that, you can go through the proper channels
Yeah.
to get that.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not going to release it to you at this time.
No, I mean, all right. Just making conversation here. I mean,
I'm just making
do
comments.
you know the brand? You know the make and model of your body cam?
Huh? I do.
All right. Well, what is it?
Yeah.
It's not Is it an Axon? AXO?
I'm not going to tell you all that.
No, you're not. Man.
Nope.
All right.
If you need to get the brand and model of my
Okay.
body camera, you can go to the Washington Parish Sheriff's Office Annex and the
Yeah.
proper chain of command.
Find out. Okay. Maybe ask your sheriff. Who's your sheriff?
The sheriff of Washington Parish is Sheriff Jay Russell.
Russell? Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Maybe he could help guide you. I guess maybe a supervisor. You're a deputy, isn't it?
Hang on a second.
All right. We good?
Yep, good to go.
Okay, have a good day.
They do close at 6.
Oh yeah, all right.
They ask
I'll
you
be-
respect that and leave at 6 o'clock.
I will respect that.
Okay,
All right.
thank
This situation reminds us of the balance between individual rights and public safety. It's important to know and assert your constitutional rights respectfully, but also to understand the responsibilities of law enforcement in ensuring community security. Communication is key. Approaching interactions calmly can prevent misunderstandings and escalation. The lesson here: stay informed, stay respectful, and strive for mutual understanding in every encounter.
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I will answer that question.
Okay. Then what's your main malfunction here today?
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Why is that?
Because you pulled me over for an inspection sticker. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your issue, Mr. Schrader?
I don't answer questions.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I don't answer questions.
Why don't you step on out so I can give you some field sobriety test?
I do not consent to a field sobriety test.
Why don't you step out?
You want me to step out? Okay. Why am I being detained?
So I want to give you field sobriety. That's why.
Okay. I do not consent to a field sobriety test.
You don't?
No,
Why
I
not?
don't. I don't answer questions.
Are you one of those sovereign citizens?
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I will answer that question.
Okay. Then what's your main malfunction here today?
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Why is that?
Because you pulled me over for an inspection sticker.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the vehicle has just been registered.
Still valid. Valid stop. Have a reason to look at your ID
Yes.
and your insurance. Run your license. Make sure you're valid.
Okay.
And then when I'm sitting there talking to you, it smelled like what I detected was alcohol. So I just want to give you a field sobriety test to make sure you're good to go.
Tony, I haven't drank alcohol in I don't know how long. Years.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, and I've not had no alcohol in this truck.
Okay. Then maybe I'm off, but if I detect it, then
And wait a minute, the wind is blowing what, 15 mile an hour that direction?
I don't know.
You know, it's about 15 mile an hour. I know.
Okay.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please, because I'd like to be free to go.
He's going to tell you, just consent to the test and be done with it. If you haven't had anything drink and you're good to go, you're good to go.
Okay. But I'm not consenting to a field sobriety test. There's no law saying I have to.
You're right.
Okay. So what's your probable cause to hold me here?
I'd like to give you a field sobriety test, make sure you haven't been drinking. Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Stand by.
Thank you.
This situation raises an important question. How do we balance asserting our rights with cooperating for public safety? The driver is well informed about their legal protections, but does refusal to comply escalate tension unnecessarily? While officers have a duty to investigate, transparency and mutual respect could make these encounters smoother. As citizens, understanding our rights and responsibilities helps us handle such situations calmly and effectively.
You guys don't have body cams? Oh, you do on your mic? Huh?
Recording.
You also have one in your car?
Sure do.
Good.
That's good. We haven't done anything wrong. What?
Why are you still holding me here?
Because I've explained to you.
This scenario teaches us the importance of staying informed about our rights while also recognizing the role of law enforcement. Assertiveness is valuable, but so is communication and mutual respect. Refusing to cooperate can escalate situations, so balancing confidence in your legal protections with a willingness to engage respectfully can make all the difference. The lesson? Stay calm, know your rights, and handle encounters with a focus on understanding, not confrontation.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have constitutional rights that keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing
You are harassing me.
License checkpoint that we was at, and you just
And that's a constitutional violation. You cannot stop and identify me unless I've committed a crime. Yes?
Let your window down for me.
My what?
Let your window down for me. We're checking for driver's license. You roll right through the checkpoint.
What do you need to check my driver's license for?
We're doing a driver's license check, so we need to see your driver's license.
No, you don't.
723
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
27 to 45.
Can you tell me what crime I've committed? Did you catch me speeding?
You didn't commit a crime. We're checking for driver's
Right.
license. So
And you can't. This is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify state.
22 to this location.
You can't check me for a driver's license if I didn't commit a crime.
Yes, ma'am.
This situation highlights a critical question. How do we balance protecting individual rights with law enforcement duties at roadblocks? The driver is firm in asserting constitutional rights, but does refusing to cooperate help or escalate the situation? Roadblocks are meant to ensure safety, but they also raise concerns about overreach. As citizens, it's vital to know our rights while remaining calm and respectful to prevent unnecessary conflicts. What's your perspective on this balance?
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can we see your license?
No, sir.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have constitutional rights that keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing
You are harassing me.
License checkpoint that we was at, and you just
And that's a constitutional violation. You cannot stop and identify me unless I've committed a crime.
Man, where your license at?
Did I commit a crime?
Either you give me your license, or we're gonna break this window and get you out of this car.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yes.
Would you like to lose your qualified immunity?
I'm not.
You will.
All right, stay right here.
Can I get the next 1051 rotation?
Do y'all have a supervisor available?
Yep.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
You can just show me your license. You can go on about your business. But you finna get arrested for not even want to show your license.
Really? Can you tell me what crime I committed?
What?
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Sir?
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Have you ever been through a roadblock? Do you live in Mississippi?
I do live in Mississippi, and I also know my constitutional
So
rights.
I'm just asking you, every time you've been through a roadblock, have you done this?
Yes, I have.
And what did they do?
Not a thing.
They just let you go?
Yes, they do.
Where you went through the roadblock at?
I've been through them in Vicksburg, right outside the Natchez Trace. I've been through them in the middle of Vicksburg.
Man, you making this hard. I don't even want to go through this with you. Can I just see your license, please?
I have a license.
Show me your license, and you can go on about your business.
But I don't understand why. What you're not understanding is I have a constitutional right not to be
Man,
stopped
hold
and
on.
harassed.
Ain't about it.
Thank you.
45 seconds for 1055.
This situation teaches us the importance of understanding both our rights and the role of law enforcement. Asserting your constitutional protections is crucial, but how you communicate matters. Calm and respectful dialogue can help de-escalate tensions and lead to better outcomes. The key takeaway? Know your rights, but also remember that cooperation and mutual respect often pave the way for smoother interactions in challenging situations.